You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's that right there. I'm not gonna even use the word.
I was wondering how that.
I'm finna go. I'm finna go home. What's up, you guys? It's Jamisha, but you can call me Misha Jay. Welcome back to my channel. This is my first video doing a mukbang, and my best friend's gonna do it with me.
Is it pronounced mukbang or mukbang?
I really don't know. I was trying to figure out the same thing because I truly do not know. What you think?
Mukbang? I don't know.
Mukbang.
Well, I know what we're trying to say.
This is not my first time eating Nigerian food, but we just wanted to do it for this video, and I just want to let y'all know that Nigerian food is a bomb. Like, I don't care what nobody say. You can't say nothing about it until you try it.
Yeah.
So we're eating Jello fries. She added like plantain and carrots and all this stuff and fish and everything. Yeah, she added the whole 9 yards, and I'm just like, no, but I think I'm just stick with the regular. She wants to talk about how to move on from a relationship that you've been in for a very long time.
Yeah, talking about like
Long-term
3 years, 4 years.
Yeah, and so on, and then, you know, something happens and breaks y'all apart, you know, how to actually move on from that, because that is kind of hard to move on from, especially since, you know, y'all been together for so long, y'all are comfortable around each other and with each other and stuff like that, so, you know, you're gonna have to kind of adapt to being alone, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard.
It's good.
I need my chips.
Did you get your chip? I thought you got
They weren't the kind I wanted.
Yeah.
Some of you finna die. What you put in here?
Nothing.
Let me find out. You're trying to kill me. I didn't speak.
My mom cooked it, not me.
Shoot. Trying to kill.
I didn't put nothing in it.
Carrots. Look at my eye. Look at my eye.
Is it really that? There's nothing in there. Is it really that hot?
Some in there spicy.
My mom probably put too much pepper in it. Oh, dang.
What a chicken it. I'm so mad.
Oh, do you want some fish? Do you want some of this fish?
Is it spicy? Taste it. I didn't put it on yet.
Do you want me to cut or something? How do you move on? Well, should I talk to something now? Well, think, you know, doing something to get your mind off of it, like hanging out with friends and stuff.
My first thing would be me. I would cut off all communication with that person for a good while. Honestly.
I'm learning too, because I've never been like a long relationship. Like, if I've been in a relationship with you and we break it up, it's like, it's not gonna affect me because we haven't been like a long time. So I'm trying to learn too. I'm
do something
right
to your
now.
heart.
It
Hurt
does
your
the
heart.
I'm
telling you. So I actually remember one time getting out of a relationship, a long-term relationship, and like I was real chill about it. And then like a couple weeks later, it was like I caught myself going into this type of mode where I wasn't eating. Like, all I was doing was just sleeping or whatever, and like I was barely talking to people, and everybody was like, hey, you okay? I mean, like, I didn't catch it until like about a week after I was like that, and I was like, you know, I haven't even been eating anything, you know, and I'm like, that's not me, because you know me, I'm always hungry, I always want to eat. I remember I did one day, I went to her house like during that week, and I was in that mode, but I didn't know it yet, and she was like, so you ready to eat? And I was like, no, I'm not hungry. And she was like, what? Like, it was just, yeah, it was so new to her, because like, anytime you ask me if I'm hungry or if I want to eat, I'm going to say, yeah, like, I barely miss a meal. Like, if I miss a meal, it's probably because I ate already before I went to where I'm going. You know what I mean? But other than that, no. Like, I'm always going to eat something. Like, I stay eating. But it was just really weird how, like, wasn't hungry. I was always sleepy. Like, didn't want to talk to nobody. Didn't want to be around nobody and stuff like that. Like, I looked it up, like my symptoms and stuff, I looked it up, and I was going into a clinical depression. Like, so like it was slightly depression, but then again, not really. You know, like I could basically control it, but I just didn't realize exactly, you know, that's what was going on with me. But like I slowly but surely I got there into that mode. And I was like, I'm not finna let this stuff that happened, you know, control me. You know what I mean? Like, that's not even cool. And I let it like slip up on me. Like, it just came upon me and I didn't even realize it. So I was like, I was like, no, I'm not finna.
Well, it's not that easy though. Like,
that's
you've been like a long time. It's like, I understand, even though I've never been through it, but yeah, I understand. I'm scared now. I don't even want to.
Girl, better pray about it like I do.
You're right. Okay. What is another thing?
So really no contact. You know, give yourself a break from each other or whatever. Because if you know y'all just got out of a relationship, y'all get to talking back to each other, you know, the same day or, you know, the next day or whatever, and y'all not really on good terms, y'all haven't talked it out, you know, so basically y'all just really gonna be arguing, you know, and going back and forth with each other, which is only making it worse, you know.
You need a break.
But honestly, I want to say this too, if you're the one fighting for the relationship and that person's trying to let it go, you're basically pushing them away by just steady talking to them and texting them. So give them a break, you know, give them a break. Just focus on you and yourself and, you know, what you got to do and what you got going on. And like I say in most of my videos, as I be talking to y'all, I be talking to myself. You know, like, I'm not perfect. Things happen to me and in my life, of course. So that's the only reason and the only way I am able to talk about these things with you guys, because I've been through it, or I just know so much about it because, you know, people around me. So
I'm actually learning right now. I'm listening. I'm like, okay. I'm taking notes. Okay.
So that really wasn't a fake laugh, though. I really was trying not to choke because it was a rice sitting right here. Ooh. Okay, I thought my earring fell down there. Look. This is my earring. Okay. After that first stage of not contacting them, if you feel that you feel better about the situation, you came to a understanding that there's something went wrong in y'all's relationship, which is why y'all separated, broke up, whatever, and you've calmed down, and hopefully they've calmed down. If y'all want to, I'm not telling you to do this. If you want to, y'all can talk about it. As civilized people, talk about it.
Talk about it like physically or through phones, or which one is best? Like,
Honestly, I've always did the whole over text or over phone thing, and I'm just gonna say no. Do it in person. If you can, do it in person. Because when you're doing it over text, you know, the other person may not understand fully exactly what you meant. So me, I know for sure, like when I text people, they be like, Misha, what? Huh? What? You know what I mean? So I'll be like, okay. So I'll either have to call them or I will have to talk to them in person, because that's just how I am. Like, I express things better when I'm actually saying it out loud instead of just, you know, texting it to that person. So I recommend, you know, talking to that person, you know, talking to that person in person, you know, face to face or whatever, to, you know, get it all out and do better. Do something that you've always wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like, say if y'all was in a relationship and you wanted to try something new or do this or do that, but that person either wouldn't let you or they just didn't want to do it and you just went along with it because they didn't want to do it, you know? I mean, I've been like that before, and I know a couple people that has done that, you know, and talked about it. So that's why I'm saying, you know, do it. If that's something like the gym, you know what I mean? Because not everybody likes to go to the gym alone because they don't really have that person, you know, to go with them and motivate them to keep them going. So if you always wanted to go to the gym and that person, you know, didn't want to go with you, you know, and keep you motivated, go do that.
What if that person like does something that reminds them of like their partner, like say reminds them of like how they used to like do this, and you know, do you think that's a good thing, or is it good for them to like do the stuff that reminds them so they could like, I don't know, be happy or something, or that makes them more sad? Well, I don't know.
I know what you're saying. Say if me and my best friend, say we got into an argument or whatever and we stopped talking for a while. Okay, so if I'm at home and say a certain song, say if a certain song comes on, you know, and I'm listening to it, it comes on, I'll be like, dang, me and my best friend used to sing to this and dance to this all the time. Basically, she's trying to, you know, basically say, you know,
does that make you like?
Does that make you sad or does it make you happy? Like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I really don't know, because with me, it kind of makes me happy. You know what I mean? Like, when I see stuff, you know, something that, you know, that person has gave me, you know, that
something you have done before.
Or something that we've done before, you know, I think about it, be like, oh, we did this, or, you know, I remember that, you know.
And another thing to get your mind off of, you know, being depressed or stressed about the relationship is go have fun. You know what I'm saying? Hang out with your friends and go partying so you can take your mind off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just sit at home and, you know, thinking about this and that. You know what I'm saying? 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 If it comes to a point where you have to like go to therapy and stuff, you know,
go to therapy. If that's what you want to do.
If it helps you,
whatever helps you, you do that. Don't argue with them though, because I know some people will be like, well, arguing with them and getting my point across helps me and makes it. They not listening to you.
When people get out of like a long-term relationship, I feel like people expect like, you know, exes to be enemies and stuff. If you have enemies, like if you have exes, you can still be friends. Like, I don't understand people like that. So when people talk about my exes, you know, F that. You know, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's that right there. I'm not gonna even use the word.
I was wondering that.
I'm finna go. I'm finna go home. Y'all, we just came from the movies. We just watched Annabelle. We way over here talking to y'all. Why the TV in the living room just come on? It's dark in the living room. Ain't nobody in there. I'm finna go. I'm finna go. Like, who? Girl, don't do that, girl. Good a gangster in me finna come out. Boy. Let's
No.
go. I'm finna go.
We done with this video. You want to conclude?
Nah, I want to see who messed with the TV. We ain't finished it that. We ain't done with this video. Hold on. Pause. Hello. Grandma? Grandma, where's she at?
Who was that?
Is somebody in there for real? Oh, man. I'm ready to go home. Go home. What was them give me? I'm gonna go.
Don't leave me. You don't want to leave me.
I'm finna leave your ass here.
Wow, you gonna do it like that?
It is your house.
You turned off.
Dory, I'm finna go, bro.
You really turned.
Alright, you guys, so that wraps it up for this video. I don't even know what to talk about no more.
You know,
So, you guys, that wraps it up for this video. We thank you for watching this video. This food was so delicious. Oh my gosh. I love Nigerian food.
go try jollof fries.
Yes, Jello fries is good. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like, that was the very first Nigerian food I've ever tasted was Jello fries. I think that was the very first time I came over here and your mom made that. I've been eating it ever since. And it is bomb. But I love you guys so much. I hope y'all got something from this video because I'm finna end it. I'm for real. Because y'all...
I keep looking over there.
Girl, it's dark. I'm finna go. I don't do ghosts.
We don't.
I'm finna go. Thank you guys for watching this video. I love you guys so much. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and go follow me on Instagram at Misha Jay. That's MISHAAA 3 A's JAYY. Thank you guys so much. And go follow her on Instagram at
DOREENNALI Dornalita.